I had a gym membership for 20 years straight, from 1999 to 2019. And in that time, I ran marathons, ultra marathons, did kickboxing classes, HIIT classes, taught dance, and a whole lot more. And I'm here to tell you that I have much better metabolic health, a leaner body, and more energy, having left the gym for 7 years and at age 46. In episode 22 of Health in Faith, I'm going to talk about 5 easy fat-burning exercises that God designed to boost your metabolism and weight loss. Are you ready to feel clear-minded, energized, and strong in your body so you can serve God with even greater joy and purpose? Welcome, friend. I'm Laura Hargrave, Master Certified Nutritionist, best-selling author, and health coach with over 20 years of experience helping believers like you live vibrant, spirit-led lives through simple and lasting health habits that truly work. In this podcast, I weave together biblical wisdom, proven science, and a less is more approach to help you burn fat naturally, boost your energy and focus, and restore your body as God's living temple. So grab your green tea or your walking shoes and let's grow in wisdom and wellness that will bless you for years to come. Welcome to Health in Faith. If you haven't done so already, can I encourage you to go to healthinfaith.com and sign up for our newsletter. You'll then get weekly tips, encouragement and resources on how to thrive with your health in these unhealthy times that we live in as a Christian, to really walk tall in your calling in the Lord and to stay connected as well. So in today's episode, we are going to look at 5 easy, and the emphasis is on easy, fat-burning exercises that God has designed to boost your metabolism, and that will inevitably, as a result, lead to weight loss. And it's easy to think, isn't it, that fat loss, weight loss, metabolism, health is about doing more intense exercise. People think that if we want to lose weight, we need to exercise more, eat less, exercise more. And whilst there is a degree of truth in that, yes, of course, it absolutely should not be about punishing workouts. And God has already designed, by the way, your body with a built-in fat-burning system that most people never actually activate. And I'm going to tell you the secrets, really. I mean, they're not secrets because, you know, they're there for everyone to know, but they're secrets nonetheless, I guess, in that not many people do them. So you would be in a minority if you employ these things. And as I mentioned in the intro, for 20 years, I slogged it out in the gym and pounded the streets as a marathon runner and a triathlete and all the rest of it. And at this point in my life, I literally don't have a gym membership. I don't do exercise sessions. I go for a cold sea swim once or twice a week in the winter, much more in the summer, but I'm talking like a 10-minute gentle swim. And aside from that, the 5 things that I'm going to tell you next are the things that I do that keep me lean, that keep my metabolism revved, even as I'm entering my late 40s. And as I said, I have much better metabolism, a much leaner stomach than I did at age 18, 19, 20, 21, 25, and even 30. So take these tips on board because they truly work. Okay, so the first and second metabolism boosting and fat burning exercises are both walking. Okay, now stick with me. You're probably thinking, walking, really? Yeah, 2 specific types of walking that are, I would say, the most underrated fat-burning exercises. And if you do just these 2 things, you can forget pretty much any other type of exercise and you'll be doing well. And you will notice over time weight loss and better metabolism, I'm sure. So the first type of walking is postprandial walking. What does postprandial mean, you might be wondering? Postprandial simply means after a meal. So it's been proven to reduce to improve insulin sensitivity by taking about a 10 to 20 minute walk after meals. You don't need to do any more than that. Studies show that if you go for 40 minutes, an hour, the benefits don't really improve anymore. So the key is between 10 and 20 minutes after you've had your meal, go for a 10 to 20 minute walk. Okay, so again, studies show, and I will leave links in the blog post associated with episode 22 on the website. Studies show that this significantly reduces blood sugar spikes compared to sitting down. So what do most people do? They have a big meal or a meal and then sit down. So if you can get up and go for a walk, from a metabolic perspective, this is really powerful because it's going to lower your cortisol, stress hormone. It's going to improve your insulin sensitivity. It's going to activate fat oxidation rather than sugar burning. So I often talk about this metabolic flexibility of burning fat rather than sugar, and that will encourage that state. And it doesn't trigger what's called metabolic compensation. So the second type of walking is fasted morning walking. And by doing this, you're training your body to burn fat. Think about it. You've been asleep for however many hours. You haven't eaten for probably 10 hours minimum, 15, 16 hours probably maximum, depending if you maybe do intermittent fasting. But let's say around 12 hours you haven't eaten. So when you move and walk, and if you can walk at a fairly good pace, again, this teaches your body metabolic flexibility, the ability to switch between burning fat for fuel, which is what you'd be doing on this type of walk, as opposed to carbohydrates. So if you have your breakfast, especially if it's a carbohydrate-based breakfast, and then go for a walk, you're going to be burning those carbs instead of your own body fat. So research in sports medicine shows that fasted low-intensity exercises increases fat oxidation and mitochondrial adaptation. So the mitochondria are your cells' energy powerhouses, in essence. So how easy is that? A 20-minute, 30-minute walk first thing in the morning. The Bible reminds us that man shall not live by bread alone. Matthew 4:4 says. So get up, go for a morning walk, pray, give gratitude, give thanks, breathe in the fresh air, listen to the bird song, and enjoy that rather than defaulting to breakfast first thing. The third fat burning exercise is strength training, which is nothing new about that at all. But here's the twist: only for 10 minutes, using your body weight 2 or 3 times a week. So I'm talking like a little YouTube home workout, or what I like to call, and this is in my Health for Life program, 4-minute kettle boil exercises. So oftentimes while I'm waiting for my kettle to boil, literally is in the name, I will do bodyweight exercises. So things like squats, air jumping jacks, press ups against the work surface. Don't be deceived. These are super effective. Better to do 4 minutes, 10 minutes, a few times a week with your own body weight than save it all up and then do some hardcore big strength workout at the gym again. So we're working smarter, not harder. And strength training is really important because it increases resting metabolic rate. Again, it improves your insulin sensitivity. It supports hormone balance. It will help to reduce visceral fat. And once we get past 40, 50, then there is the danger of what's called sarcopenia, which is muscle wastage. So we want to be building our muscle strength. We want to be building our bone strength as well. That's really important. It's kind of like an insurance policy for health and against really traumatic falls and things moving past midlife and into older age. A landmark study in obesity reviews shows that resistance training increases your basal metabolic rate even without weight loss. So your body's ability to burn more calories basically at rest. And that's because muscle is metabolically active tissue. And from a faith perspective, strength is not vanity. Strength is greater capacity. In Psalm 28:7, then we hear that the Lord is my strength and my shield. And when your body is strong, you have more energy to serve, think, pray, and show up fully. So don't miss this. Just little, as I say, 10-minute strength training workouts 2 or 3 times a week will really be a blessing to you. The fourth fat burning exercise is short, strategic, high intensity, done right. So I'm talking HIIT, HIIT, high intensity interval training, but I'm like a minute, 1 minute, literally. So high intensity is not, it's not bad, but the trouble is most people try and do like a 60-minute high intensity workout, which just, especially for women like in perimenopause, menopause, postmenopause, or even certain points within their menstrual cycle, it's way too stressful. It spikes cortisol. And it's just not doing anyone any favors because it also increases appetite. So you might burn, let's say, 300 calories in a HIIT session and go home and eat like 500-600 calories and then wonder why you're not losing weight. Honestly, when I was at the gym doing HIIT sessions, women were there week after week after week, month after month, year after year, and they never got slimmer. Never got slimmer, no joke. And they all wanted to get slimmer. And I used to observe the women doing like body balance, which was kind of like really low level stretching and Pilates, and they were all lean doing these like low intensity things. So high intensity isn't bad, but just add on 1 minute of high intensity at the end of a walk or at the end of your 10-minute strength workout. That's the best way to do it. So that will force your body to rev the engine, so to speak, but then having done that for just a minute, it will then move it back to baseline. So it's not putting too much stress on your system. It's not increasing appetite either. So studies show that short and infrequent bursts of intensity in this way will increase your mitochondrial density, improve your glucose uptake, your ability to just burn off sugar and carbs, and trigger growth hormone release, which helps with fat burning and anti-aging. Studies in the Journal of Physiology show that short, 1 minute, 2 minute, 2 minute most, 1 minute is fine, HIIT sessions improve insulin sensitivity faster than steady state cardio. Biblical wisdom on this: Ecclesiastes 7:16 says, "Be not overly righteous nor overly wise. Why should you destroy yourself?" So, don't do things to the nth degree, just do enough that's beneficial. And the final exercise for fat burning is rest and recovery. This is a fat burning strategy and it has to be included in anything to do with fat loss. Sleep deprivation and overtraining really reduce metabolic rate. So you want to be prioritizing good rest, good sleep. And studies also show that sleep loss increases ghrelin, which is your hunger hormone. So God built rest into creation, didn't he? On the 7th day, God ended his work and rested, says Genesis 2:2. So remind yourself that rest isn't laziness, it's obedience to God's design. So really schedule in those rest days, prioritize sleep, and trust that recovery really will improve your body's ability to burn fat and increase metabolism and create a really efficient metabolism. So that was 5 fat burning exercises that will really help you to boost your metabolism and weight loss. Go and employ those and you will see good results, I'm sure. Let me know as well. Drop me an email to let me know how you get on with those. Now, these types of things are what we go through in my 6-month group coaching program for Christians, Health for Life. We go through simple strategies that are pretty counterintuitive to what the world says is healthy, but yet will reap massive beneficial results, as I've seen in my own life and hundreds of other Christians that have gone through the program. Health for Life is open for enrollment at the moment, right now, and I would love to invite you to join us in our weekly live coaching sessions. You get 12 modules of simple teaching with just 3 simple actions each week that will really help move the needle for you with energy, with your weight, with natural healing, with sleep, with hormones, and a whole lot of other things. So come and join us. I invite you. It's discounted at the moment because I'm in the process of moving my whole business over to a new platform, which you don't need to know about that. But in essence, when that is up and running, then the price will be going up to its full price. So this is a really special price because I've recently increased the time in Health for Life, excuse me, from 3 months, 12 weeks to 6 months. And I've held the price for the moment. So come in, get it at a great deal. Improve your health for this next year to really support you walking tall in your calling as a Christian. I know you've got big plans in the Lord. I know you want to thrive. I know you want to really maximize your relationships, your purpose, your productivity, and all the other things. And so let me help you. I've got over 24 years of experience with metabolic health, with helping people one-to-one. I've helped thousands of people, both one-to-one and in my group programs. And I can help you. I'm confident of that. So yeah, you can check out the details of Health for Life at healthinfaith.com/HFL. So thanks for listening today, and I look forward to speaking to you again on the next episode of Health in Faith. If this has blessed you, do share it with a friend and drop me a review on iTunes as well. I'd really appreciate that. God bless you. Speak next week. Bye. I hope today's episode of Health in Faith blessed and inspired you. If it did, would you take just 30 seconds to leave a quick review on Apple Podcasts? It means a lot to me and helps others find this life-giving message. Snap a screenshot of your review and email it to me for your free copy of my popular recipe book, Temple Fuel, 40 healthy, high-protein meals to burn fat, energize your walk, and transform your health. Until next time, may God bless your body, your heart, and your walk with Him, and I'll see you back here next week.